We are deeply concerned about the fact that the market has taken a nosedive and is no longer what it used to be a few years ago. We have, on the basis of that, set out to get it better and get it back on track. To restore investor confidence, we are doing quite a lot of things. We are getting the things that we are trying to start a process that makes those things that weren't done right in the past, make sure that people begin to do those things right. We're also going to partner with stakeholders in the capital market, the stockbrokers, the stock exchange, the Securities and Exchange Commission, and other agencies that are involved, agencies, individuals, whoever that is involved in the capital market, to work together to see that we bring this the capital market back to its glory days. Fundamentally, what we want to achieve in the next 4 years as a house is to get institutions and companies that make so much money in Nigeria, that do serious business in Nigeria, listed on the stock exchange. I mean by what I'm saying, telecommunications companies, energy companies, that is petroleum and all the subsidiaries, and all other people that do business in this country, even the power holding people, even people who supply electricity. If you privatize that sector and get them all listed, you can only imagine how robust the market will become. This is our key drive for this legislative year, and I'm sure that by the end of the tenure, we would have achieved quite a lot. We are just about to set the ball rolling in that direction. I'm sure that at the end of it, Nigerians will be proud that we have a really functioning house committee on the capital market. My committee is determined and committed to ensuring that companies that are operating in the telecom sector are listed on the stock exchange. I'll give you an example. A company like MTN, for instance, is listed in the South African Stock Exchange, the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. They make most of their money, most of the money they make worldwide is made in Nigeria, and they're not listed. It means that no Nigerian has ownership of MTN. And all the money they take by reason of what I just said goes out of the country. We have to ensure that MTN is listed so that an everyday user like you and I can also own part of the company, and also by which means we will be bringing, or let me say, keeping most of the money that they make back here to develop this economy, as opposed to what they do today, which is take all of our money to South Africa and elsewhere. So we are going to ensure that those companies in the telecoms industry are listed on the stock exchange. Yes, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to come up. I think the first of the bills will be on the floor of the National Assembly before we go on the Christmas break. This is something I want to achieve in 2 years, because I practically, as legislators, you don't have very much time. In Nigeria, you have the first year, second year, and from the third year, you begin to go by re-elections. So we want to get these bills passed in the first 2 years so that we can see it in action before we talk about elections. So I bet you, believe me, in the next year or so, we'll have passed this bill. This is very important. It is really important. Most of the monies that we should be earning in this country, goes abroad. And we want to keep it here. And how do you do that? You get these companies listed. I'll give you an example. People talk about corruption in say, various facets of Nigerian government. If you only would get those companies listed and you get Nigerians to participate in them, they be, as public companies, the corruption level will be greatly diminished, which is what we think that we can. This is a market that can run this country, that can improve the fortunes of this country. Beyond what you get in oil and elsewhere, this is where things can really happen, where the Nigerian economy can find stability. And we want to see how much we can do. If we get telecoms now, the next thing we'll begin to pursue will be energy companies, oil companies, and the rest of them. We want to get them, even NPC, listed on the stock exchange, so people can easily follow the activity, so that the cult-like hidden things that seem to be happening there can be available to everybody to know in Nigeria. And then there will be transparency. Then people will know that they have a part in the ongoing of these companies I'm talking about, and then Nigeria as a country can benefit and move from where we are today, which is a sorry state, to where we should be. If you have a company that's actually working, Nigerians will come in and buy. Nigerians have money from the ordinary farmer. They have money to invest in things like that, but they need to know that it will work, that somebody's not just going to take their money and run away with it. So if you bring companies that actually work, that Nigerians know are already working, won't you guys buy MTN shares? You would, because MTN is working, everybody knows. You're not investing into something that is beginning, you're investing in something that's already is a going concern. That will bring liquidity to the market. If you bring an NPC that everybody knows about into the market, you bring all the big players in the oil sector in Nigeria into the market, people know that those things are already working, they will invest. But when you come talk about some institution or an investment that I'm not very sure of, I won't go back to the market to invest in such a thing, even if I have money, because I'm not sure where it's going to take me. What I want to do is invest in something that's going to provide profit to me, not to go and take a risk that I'm not sure that I'm going to get benefits at the end of the day. What we are going to do, first of all, I want to get to meet with the organization itself. I haven't met them since we got inaugurated, and see how we can come about budgetary interventions that will help build and facilitate the activities of the ABUJA Commodities Exchange and every other agency or parastatal that's under us. We intend to develop them so that we can bring this market back to the glory days that used to exist in the past.